Hello, voiceover Beardo Bloggins here. Starting off the video with a little bit something different. I used to at one point be quite the coffee snob. A few years back, before I started ADHD meds, I used to have a different grind, a different flavour and roast of coffee bean for different times of day. But now that I only drink decaffeinated coffee, it's just the one type. But I still like to grind the beans together to make fresh coffee, because I sort of got the taste for it, and yeah, decided I couldn't go back to drinking instant coffee. I sort of still kind of cling on to that slightly snooty, snobby opinion of instant coffee. So it seems like a lot of effort. I mean, it is a lot of effort to grind your own beans, especially manually. But it's worth it to get a decent cup of coffee, in my opinion. It's quite satisfying, and I don't know, feels like a bit of a workout sometimes. But yeah, it's quite. I don't know. I like the process and the routine. It I don't know, find it oddly satisfying, even though it is a little bit extra. But what I learned is that you're supposed to, when you put the water through the filter, is that you leave it for a few seconds before you put more water through again to let carbon dioxide out, apparently. But yeah, it's a bit of a routine, but it's all worth it, really, in my humble opinion. It yeah, makes a pretty decent cup of coffee in my books. Of course, biscuits mandatory. Yeah. One of my few guilty pleasures left, even though I'm supposed to be dieting. Probably shouldn't be on the biscuits. Anyway. Hello, Beardo Bloggins, and checking in, and it's still just about daylight outside. I'm just doing some more of my course. I made a little bit of progress. I realised I was massively overthinking one of the assignments that they were asking me to do. I was spending way too much time on it, or more time than I should have been doing on it. It is, what was it, 5 to 4 now, so it's yeah, going to be going dark in a minute. But I thought I'd check in while it was still light outside for a change. You know, rather than checking in the middle of the night. So yeah, I don't know. I think there were certain elements of the course that I'm perhaps overthinking quite a lot. So yeah, I think that may be one of the issues that I've been having. I think I've just been getting myself up into a bit of a big ball of anxiety and stress for little or no reason, and I think that's just helped spiral everything a little bit. And I think I just I don't know, just overthinking it basically. So yeah, I think that's one of my big issues that I've been having. But I think having the course on one screen and then what I'm doing on another screen is working okay at the moment so far. So yeah, it seems to be I don't know. I've made a few small little steps, so that's better than going around in circles. Let's put it that way. So anyway, I went food shopping earlier, and I couldn't resist buying a Terry's chocolate orange, but mint flavoured. It's still, it's still sectioned up like their Terry's chocolate orange, like they usually are, but it's mint flavoured. So I put the question to TikTok earlier, and I'd be interested to see your guys' answer, opinion is what I meant. Is it? I suppose only the Brits will understand this. Is it still a Terry's chocolate orange if it's mint flavoured? Considering that Terry's chocolate oranges are normally orange flavoured chocolate. Yeah, be interested to see your guys' opinion. I mean, it tastes good, so it's only a little fun little dopey thought experiment, but I also did a little bit of blogging, written blog, earlier today. Because I was made aware that I've been using WordPress for 14 years as a blogging platform. Perhaps not quite as religiously as I should do. So I did briefly put up a short blog post just to mark the occasion. And it felt good, so felt good to be creative and get some writing done. But yeah, I'm just going to go out for a walk in a minute and blow away the cobwebs a little bit before going to Dad's this evening. So yeah. So yeah. I just figured I ought to check in while there's still some daylight, you know, rather than it being the middle of the night as per usual. I did manage to actually get up this morning at 7 o'clock. Normally I just kind of sleep through my alarm at the moment, because obviously I've been going to bed late, so I suppose it was good to get up early for a change and take my meds early for a change, and hopefully hopefully this will be the beginning of getting my sleep schedule back on track. My nephew's got a rugby game on Saturday early afternoon, which is a bit different from the usual kind of late Sunday morning, so that'd be good to go see. And yeah, we shall see how that goes. There's been a couple of games that he's played that they've done reasonably okay on, and they've won. I think the last game that I watched was a draw, and the game before that was a win, which is pretty good for a rugby team that is quite small physically. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a bit of a confidence booster for them. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go out for my walk, and I shall see you later. Ta-ta for now. Hello, Billy Bloggins, checking in for the last time today. Trying to remember where I left off. I think I'd I was just about to go out for my walk. I think that's where I left off. Can't really remember now. But yeah, anyway, been at Dad's this evening. So yeah, it's I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what's happened in that time, basically. I completely lost track of where I left off and what I was going to say. I think anyway, I think I've got a couple of appointments tomorrow, so it's going to be a relatively busy day, I suppose. Which is fine. So yeah, I need to probably get to bed at a relatively sensible time. I think it's safe to say the screen on this watch is completely knackered. I can tell it's on because it's giving the heat. It's giving the feedback it usually does when you press the sort of wake up button. So I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with it, but hey ho. Kind of floated the idea that I wasn't really that much interested in football these days, having not been going for a couple of weeks, months, and I don't know, I'm not entirely sure how well Dad took it. Yeah. Probably a conversation I need to have with him at some point. Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of have been quietly falling out of love with football for a long time. So I suppose it was inevitable that I got it off my chest. So I suppose it's not a bad thing, I suppose. But these glasses have had a good run out today. These are blue light glasses, so they reduce some amount of blue light from screens coming into your eyes. So yeah, I probably ought to start wearing them more because I spend a lot of my day in front of a screen at the moment. So yeah. Not entirely sure where I was going with that particularly. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and sign off the day, basically. Just to kind of round off the day. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.